Not your keys, not your coins. A phrase all too familiar, but oftentimes too late. If your crypto isn't in your hands, is it even yours? This is the sound that resonates with so many who it was too little, too late for. Losing your coins is not fun, and it can happen in a couple of different ways. Many have fallen privy to losing their coins due to theft, exchange collapse, hacks, and even negligence. And in today's video, I specifically want to talk about security and easy ways that you can use to protect yourself. There's a lot of security and hardware wallets on the space, but very few that have never been hacked. In today's video, I specifically want to dive into Tangem, the sleek and thin card that can fit into your wallet and protect all of your crypto. Tangem gives you total control, offline, in your pocket with zero setup headaches. And today I want to show you how you can set it up and get secured in literally under 3 minutes. You heard that exactly right. This is a dead easy, simple to use wallet that anybody with a smartphone can integrate. And you should be able to set it up from A to Z and get going entirely in literally under 3 minutes. Tangem offers a couple of different sets. You get the 2-card set, the 3-card set, the family pack, and then the premium set, which comes with a ring. I've already set up the 3-card set, and in today's video, I actually want to dive into the ring. The Tangem wallet is a hardware wallet, which means that your private keys are actually stored and generated in this physical card, which means that it's never been connected to the internet, which means that theoretically you could actually do the setup in flight mode on your mobile device. Tangem has zero access to any of the keys, which means that you are entirely the sole owner of these keys. The benefit of using Tangem means that you don't have to remember a 12 to 24 word phrase, although if you do opt in for that approach, you can select that option. However, what most people do is they select the 3-card option because if you lose one of the cards, you have another 2 sets which will gain you access to your crypto. Not only this, but you have zero limitation when it comes to using the blockchain for all your various different needs, because you have access to 85 different crypto networks and thousands of coins and tokens to access. It lets you buy, sell, stake, store, and connect all to DeFi, NFTs, and dApps, all from one app which is controlled from the comfort of your mobile device. Which means that your functionality is absolutely unequivocally not limited. And you can participate in over 20,000 active staking positions every month, all from the app. Although you can't see the chip inside the card, it's of the highest security grade on the market, and it's built to sign unlimited transactions and last 25 years, which means you do have a 25-year warranty should anything happen physically to the card. You may wonder, well, what happens if Tangem goes down? What happens if there's government regulation and they take the website down? Some people worry, well, what if it goes down 20 years from now? Well, the Tangem app is open source and the code is all available on GitHub, which means that even if Tangem disappeared today, tomorrow, or in the next 10 or 20 years, the cards and wallet would continue to function and the community can rebuild the app from GitHub if needed. Therefore, your funds remain entirely safe. So now that you know all the particulars about the Tangem card, let's get straight into the setup. I've just set up the 3-card option on my mobile device and I want to show you very quickly how it works. And then I'll show you from A to Z exactly how to set up a brand new card. I'm going to be setting up the Tangem ring. I have it in size 9, perfect fit over here, and I can't wait to get into it. Let's go. So first and foremost, you need to go on your mobile device and download the Tangem app. Once you open up the box, you should receive a template that gives you a QR code which you can scan. That way you know you're going to the correct app on the App Store or Play Store. Download that app. I've already done that, so I'm simply just going to open it up. Within the box, you should have 3 cards. So in this instance, I have the pink one, the yellow one, and the blue one. When you go through the app, it will actually talk you through the color of each code, so there's no confusion. You will need to scan all 3 in, and it's dead easy. It uses an NFT chip, and you just tap it against your phone, and you're off and ready to go. So let's get started. Remember, I've already set this card up, so I'm just simply giving you an early demonstration of how the card works, and then we'll get into the additional steps used with the ring, which works exactly like the card, by the way. The ring just serves as one of the 3 cards, and it gives you the convenience and the stylistic pros of having a ring on your finger. So if you look over here, it will bring you through to this page. It says scan the Tangem card. So we'll say scan, ready to scan. It's literally as easy as this. Take the card and simply just place it on the back. There you go, ready to scan access code required. Because I've already set this one up, I have created an access code. Once you've typed the access code in, scan it again. All right, there we go. So as you can see, I've now gained access to the Tangem app, and this is where you can basically organize all your various different tokens. You simply just go through here. You can rearrange things. For example, if you want Bitcoin on the top, if you want Ethereum after that, just move these around and you can always add more tokens. So the navigation center will be over here. If you go into the settings, it says add a new wallet, which is what we want to do now. So we're going to add a new wallet, and I'm going to show you from scratch how to use the ring, which is going to be my first time seeing or opening one of these packages. So I'm very excited, and let's do it. Let's get into it. So we're going to create a whole new brand new wallet setup. So let's open that up. All right. So as you can see, the box is entirely sealed. This is how it should come. If there is any tampering with the box, I recommend getting a new wallet. All right, so as you can see, very premium product. It comes with the ring directly on the top. Very nice. So you can see it's a perfect fit for me. Let's get everything out, see what the instructions say, and we'll go through the various different steps. So there should be 2 additional cards in here. You can see very premium. I've got a black one over here, 2 black ones actually. There are 2 black cards over there. These serve as your backups. If you don't feel like wearing the ring and you're traveling and you rather want to leave the ring at home, you're welcome to do that, and then you can just take one of the other cards. The instructions over here are going to be exactly like the previous one. Download the Tangem app, install it, tap the ring on the back of your phone, and you're pretty much ready to go. So let's do it. Let's get everything set up over here, and this is how it works. Add new wallet. Take the ring, tap it on the back. All right, generate keys privately. Your keys will be securely generated inside the chip. There's no seed phrase needed, which means that nobody can export or steal it. So let's go straight away. You can also choose other options, which is where you can create a seed phrase. If you do want to create a seed phrase, that's all you have to do is select other option, go through, generate the seed phrase for yourself, or import from another wallet, and you can still use this as the custodian of those other wallets. In this instance, I'm going to go with creating a wallet without the seed phrases. Remember, as long as you're a responsible individual that has the capacity to store the seed phrases, in my opinion, that's probably the better way to go about things, because that way you have multiple different levels of security in the event that somehow you lose all 3 wallets. Because remember, when you generate the seed phrases, your reliability is essentially on these 3 products, which is going to be the 2 cards and the ring, or the 3 card option. So that means if you lose all 3 cards, which you should diversify across multiple different locations to mitigate the risk, but if you lose all 3 cards, you're done. You've lost your keys, you've lost your coins. So not your keys, not your coins. In certain instances, I would say it may be worthwhile to get a backup. There's a lot of options where you can purchase physical metal plates. We'll screenshot one of those in here to show you what it looks like in the event that you do want to actually store your private keys. Remember, write it down once, immediately transfer it onto those metal plates so that it's fireproof, weatherproof, and if anything happens, you can always gain access to your wallet. Because this is not going to be my primary wallet for my main holdings, but more an active wallet that I'm going to use when I go out to tap the card or to tap the ring, I'm going to opt to generate the keys within the device. By the way, Tangem also have a partnership coming up with Visa, whereby you'll actually just be able to, the same way you use Apple Pay, literally just tap your ring or tap your card at a gas station or any sort of service station where you want to pay for something. So let's continue. All right, so the scan is done. No backup device. To start the backup process, add up to 2 backup cards. By the way, this is the benefit of getting the 3 cards over the 2. You have high risk if you only have 2 cards and something happens to one of them. Now you only have 1 option left. So I would highly recommend, for a very marginal additional price of around $20, just get the 3rd card. So we're going to add the next card over here. All right, and we are going to add yet another card. Simply just tap it on the back. 2 backup devices have been added. We're going to finalize that backup. create an access code. This you're going to need to do. I'm going to keep mine private, so I'm going to move the screen away for this particular part, but all you need to do is create it, type in your access code. You're going to use this every time you want to get in. So I've typed it in, just re-enter it. Again, I'm going to keep this part private over here, type it in again. And that's it. The setup is complete. It says scan the ring. I guess we have to do that one more time to finalize everything. All right, so we have the Tangem ring officially set up. We logged inside over here within the Tangem wallet. As you can see, there's the ring, very sleek, very natural, normal to wear. Now, you can see there's a couple of different functionalities within the wallet. It's got an amazing user interface, very similar to that of an actual online crypto exchange or a centralized exchange, which is incredible because you can actually buy a massive assortment of different coins over here. The list is constantly being added to. Not only that, but you can actually swap tokens natively within the app over here, which means that your coins never go online. And that's part of the original crypto-centric security plan, is to be completely decentralized, to control your wealth. So if you value true crypto ownership, security, and simplicity, and Tangem is for you, well, use the link in the description below, and I'll see you guys all on the next one.